Hello everybody, welcome back to the 14th episode of Minecraft Talks. So, this episode I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time coming. So, as you can kind of see, if you know if you recognize the music, I am building the central shrine tower from Shadow of the Colossus. So, this is a game that released, I believe, in 2005. It kind of like super caught my attention. I think I played it back, I was in 7th or 8th grade when I played it on the PS2. And ever since then, it's been like one of my favorite games, and just straight up medium of arts. I forget the director's name because it's in Japanese, but he designed the game based on like kind of a minimal approach, as in any mechanic that didn't add to the game was not added. It was subtracted. It was kind of like Rick Rubin, how he designs or how he produces music. This is how this game is designed, in a subtractive way, which ends up anything that's left is just gold. So I really enjoy this game, if you can't tell. So I decided I'm going to build the central tower. So here in these clips, I wanted to put like good things in the tower if I'm gonna build it. So I've never built an automatic storage system before, so I decided to go ahead and do that. So you may have seen a short that I uploaded. This is me building that storage system. So again, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Because of that, it was a little bit of a struggle. I'm not good at redstone. I never put in the time to learn it, so my skills are my skills. I thought I could build a multi-item sorter. I found a design. The design was super easy. I was like, sick. I spent all this time like sorting out what's gonna go in each chest. And then it turns out I actually just built a single item sorter. So that's fine. It's still like way more storage than I had so in my starter base, so this is a big upgrade. But yeah, I decided to put this in here, kind of lay it out, as this would be the central hall. If anyone hasn't seen the game, I would put in clips, but I just recommend going and discovering it yourself. You can beat the game in like literally 4 hours, so it's not an investment of time. Yeah, the game's on the PS4, it's on the PS2, also on the PS3. I don't recommend it on the PS3, but... So this is me putting in the filter items. I was using the roses from the Iron Golem farm, because I have so many of them. So, putting everything in here. And yeah, going to collect all the items, as I need 48 items to be in every filter. Again, I did this for every single item that I wanted in the multi-sorter, and then I end up not even needing it, because if I put in more than one item, everything would break, which I have a clip of that, very silly, but it's fine. So, kind of going, why do I like this game so much, since I'm devoting kind of a lot of time to build this tower. Again, I think it's really like the music. That opening clip was like, it's just a great song. Really just, I don't know, it's left an impression on me. So, going forward, I thought I would honor it with, by building, again, the tower. And it gives me an excuse. I get to learn my new software of editing. This is that clip of me breaking the item filter and just being confused why it's not working. But I ended up going through and deciding what needs to go in each chest, and it works out in the end. But yeah, I decided to just honor the game by building the whole tower, obviously in Minecraft, on the server that HL Minds and I have. I went through a few design choices here. Dark prismarine with the nether brick on top, with the payload signs. I ended up getting rid of all of it. I didn't think it looked that good. But, yeah, I think the finished product looks great. I spent a lot of time on this storage system, so it's kind of where it is. But why I'm excited to be building this tower is because now I can try a lot of cinematic shots and a little bit more storytelling, as I can kind of, in a way, role play. I'm not really into role playing like that, but in this sense, I can use a lot of the cinematography from the game soundtrack and make my own clips with it, which I think would make for content that I enjoy making. And I'm not going to really make it if I don't enjoy it. So that's where we're at with that. Also, I get to listen to the music. I love the soundtrack, so it's a banger. So here's just a clip of this storage system at work. Again, it took me a long time to get this going. So I was very happy when it was all up and running. It, of course, goes up here. It gets dropped. I put it in the central chest where the altar is, where Wonder's girlfriend would go in the game. I put the items there. They get dropped out and spat back out onto the item filters and sucked into the chests. Any overflow goes into extra chests. And then I manually just throw things into, like, shrubs go into the decorative chest, so that's how I kind of do it. So I was a little intimidated to start building the main hall, but I did. It's a lot of stone, but I can get stone super fast. So here's just some time-lapse of me placing everything in a row. I ended up redoing the roof altogether. I raised it up one level and put stairs to make it smoother. I'm pretty happy with that. It also made it a little bit more symmetric whenever I was building the front of the tower, as the facade is kind of what you're going to see. And I also cleared some of the trees out front, as I kind of want it to be a little bit bare. And I have to get rid of the moss farm. Unfortunately, I built it right in front of the tower because I rotated everything 90 degrees, but that's alright. I can rebuild it. So I wanted to spend more time kind of on the hallway because this is where basically the whole game, you get sent back here every single time you defeat a Colossus. So I really like the Dorman tower, or the Dorman part. I built a fog wall. I might extend it, I'm not sure. It depends if you can see it, the lights above, but I have other things to do. So I ended up having to redo some of the facade, making it a bit taller. This is really kind of the tedious part. I just had the game open next to me to take reference. I'm not a big reference builder, but I made an exception for this build because I really enjoy it. So I think it turned out pretty good. This took me a while. It's kind of just, you gotta learn by doing, in a way. You just have to do it, and don't procrastinate, because it'll just make it harder in the end of the day. And I do procrastinate because I get fear of starting, but we break through. So here's me building the fog glass effect to make the Dorman. Basically, I have big plans with every new episode. I'm gonna basically be talking to Dorman, which is a deity. If you don't know who Dorman is, it's Nimrod backwards. I forget the story of Nimrod. It's a biblical reference that they did. But he can apparently give life back, bring people back from the dead. And that's what he does in the game. But he's also an evil spirit. Chaotic evil, or chaotic neutral, I don't know. It's kind of Wonder's fault for doing it. But yeah. And here's the final finished project. I'm going to build more. I have to build the pool of water in the back. But yeah. Overall, if you are excited to see the tower be built, go ahead and subscribe. It will get done. I'll be posting shorts about it. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next episode. Ciao, ciao.